All right, guys, I am back today, and we're going to do something just a bit, well, along the same lines as what we've been doing, but, like, I was laying in bed last night, and this whole idea, like, came to my mind. Is it possible that I have seen it somewhere else? Absolutely. But we're going to just build today some more pockets and inserts for this journal. And I have a feeling that this journal is going to happen before any other journal. That's weird. I must have spilled my drink and didn't realize it. Okay. All right. So this is 12 by 12 piece of paper. I have never done this, so we're just going to just see how we go about this. I'm going to need, I think, 2 pieces at 5 inches by 12. And if this one goes well, then we will continue on to another one. So yeah, we'll make several of these in different fashions if we end up liking them. Okay, so let's see. I've been thinking about this quite a bit, so I'm going to end up putting these together. So I'm going to be thinking out loud because I kind of wanted to discover this with you guys as well. So let's go see if we take 4. That leaves us 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only leaves us. So what if we go 3? That leaves us quite a bit more. In for a penny, in for a pound. We'll just see how it turns out. Okay, so I'm going to score each one at the 4-inch mark. So this, I'm thinking it's going to be kind of like a combination of pockets and pockets. I don't know. We'll see if it comes to fruition. Hopefully it does. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and score those down. And we may have to add a couple other pieces in here. Okay, now, essentially, if I'm thinking right, this is how this is going to go. Okay. Okay, I don't really like the way those patterns match up. So let's trade it instead and do it this way. And then, oh, see, I still don't like that. Okay. But we could cover it up with decoration, right? All right, so let's go back to the original. So I'll just go like that, right? It really doesn't matter, does it? Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Okay, so on this side here, I'm going to go ahead and take my hole puncher and do a thumb hole. Okay, I'm going to take this side, also do a thumb hole. Maybe. My hole punch always likes to stick. Now I gotta clean that up. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ink. Right, is that gonna be, nope, all right, inking. I'm gonna ink both sides just in case I don't get it quite right, because I can't remember how we're gonna lay this out. Oh yeah, okay, so inking that side is the best. Okay. Okay. All right, so then it'll be this side think it's the ink. All right, so we have this punched on this side, this one punched on this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue here down this side up until the score mark, and then I'm going to glue from here to the score mark, okay? And we're not going to worry about the middle because this is going to go in the signature right in that middle, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Line up score marks like so. Close. I usually don't fold over, but I'm going to go ahead and fold and like push down on it so that each one gets its. Oh, nope, I'm not going to do that. Now I got to push it back down. Okay. I typically don't bend them before they're dry because I find that it doesn't line up right when you go to fold it again. Okay. All right, so that's glued. Now, on this side here, since it'll be pretty much blank, right? We're gonna build a closure of sorts, kind of like a faux front envelope that Gail does, only not that. We're gonna go kind of along the lines of what we did yesterday with the closure with the whale tail. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it down 4 and put my tab there. And then we're going to bring something over here, but we're going to put paper in here, if that is making any sense. Probably not. But okay, so let's get that built. And I think I actually kind of want to take that off. Come on. Oh, I blocked it. Okay. Go 4 inches. No, we did 5, right? Yeah, 5 inches. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and do another 5 for the other side. Okay, let's get this going, and then we'll not do what I did yesterday. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to back it out just a little bit so that when it goes into the signature, I've got a little bit of room. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this one. And then we're going to decide which paper we're gonna make. Let's do it out of this one. Which one we're gonna make the whale tail out of. So we'll just use the end of this one. I'm gonna go ahead and cut 2. Okay. So I hope you guys are all doing okay. Every day I'm feeling more and more like myself. So yeah, I think the weekends away have really been helping me. I mean, I've had a ton of guilt because, you know, I've never really left my kids like that before. But they are older, and everybody around me keeps saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You know, you've been there their entire lives. Which, I mean, that's true, but... Okay, now I'm going to take this and do 3 sides opposite of where that, that tab is. And remember, I'm going to come in just a little bit from where the signature is going to go. Okay, like so. Okay, now I'm gonna measure. I'm actually gonna use my ruler this time. I know, shocking, right? So we're gonna want at least 5 3/4, right? Or just under, 1 tick under. Wait a minute, let me make sure here. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I do have to, hold on. It's still gonna be too wide. Okay, so this is a total of 8 inches. And we're gonna have to come in. Okay, so that's not working how I thought it was gonna work. That's okay. That's why we're doing it on camera, right? So maybe instead of being all like perfectionist, maybe we'll do this and just kind of match it up. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little crease there, and then I'm gonna take it to my scoreboard, which is now under the cutter. Oh, sorry guys, you're probably getting blinded because I'm reaching for all these things. Okay. So, is that going to be right? Okay, so 2 7/8 looks like about right. Yeah, just about. Okay. Okay, that's about right. Okay. All right, so then let's go ahead and ink around here before we can't ink anymore because we've put other stuff in there. Okay. All right, now I brought some of these scraps along. And those seem like they're just about right, huh? I had originally wanted the booklet to go this other way, but I don't think my scraps are quite big enough to do that. But are they big enough to do it in this direction? But not tall enough. Okay. All right, so I'm talking out loud here. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's... You know what? There's a bunch of these. Those seem about the right height. So let's use these up on this one. And let's go for 5. 3. Oh, let's do 4 and 4, and then we'll have enough for the other side. And then we can mess with the other side here in a minute. Okay, so then, let's see, what do we've got left here? Let's quite wide enough, which I suspect might be the case for a lot of these. Yeah, not quite wide enough. Okay, that's okay. We'll just keep plugging away here at some of these other scraps that we've got going on. Okay, but I kind of wanted just a different color, darn it. Darn it anyhow. Still not wide enough. Okay, this one? Yeah, that's okay. All right, so I do need my cutter because we're gonna cut it 1 inch and then fold it in half. All right, no, let's do 1.5 inches, and then we'll do it in half. I'm gonna cut 2, one for this side and one for the other side. Okay. And I'm just scoring it 1/4 of an inch on both of them. And those of you that are new to my channel, you'll know that, or the old, I don't want to say the old subscribers, but the ones that have been with me for quite a while will know that I've been really trying to use up all the scraps of each, with each project so that I don't have a ton. Sometimes it works out great, sometimes not so much. Then I'm just going to take these scissors and just trim that down. And then we're going to just glue that right in there. Oh, left it open too long. All right, who was supposed to babysit me today? Not sure if it was Connie or Jamie today, but I probably should have inked that before I put it in there. Still works okay though. Okay, so then it just gets closed up like so. Okay. All right, and then we'll figure out, oh, we don't need to figure anything out because that's a pocket on this side. You're right, okay. All right, so then we're gonna flip it over, right? Right, yep, flip it over. And we're gonna do the same thing, sort of, I guess. I mean, it is the same thing, but and I've been kind of crazy lately with like temperature regulation. It's literally like 70 some degrees outside, and I'm like still cold. Oh, and then I forgot to kind of show you what else we can do with that. Hold on. Let me finish getting this one done, and then I'll show you what else I was thinking. Oop. we'll do this. Oh, I forgot the ink. I say we, but I really mean me. And then I'll ink the other side here in a minute. Side. That ends up being at 2 7/8 again. Okay, like so. Finish inking. All right, so like that. Okay, let's get our other piece here ready. Got an ink. I guess I could glue it first before I ink, right? Okay, get this one glued in, and then I think I'm gonna pause the video, see how many minutes we have, because this really wasn't the original idea that I had. I mean, it is and it's not. It's a variation of what I had. So you just, you know, sometimes you got to go with what's happening right there. Okay, so then there's that. But what I was going to show you, what you can do too, since we only glued 3 sides, you can use this side for like a tiny little tag or something, or a little card that goes in there. Okay. All right, so let me show you how that'll go into the journal now that that middle piece is dry. Okay, so obviously a tag can go up here, okay, on either side, right? I probably better make sure nothing's sticking in there. Okay. All right, because it's, okay, and don't worry that this is like a big pocket right here, right now, because when you sew it into your signature, it's not going to be. Let's see, where's my other piece of paper? There it is. Okay, so you sew it into your signature, like so. And so then on this side, you have your flip for your notepad and a pocket here, and then flip for notepad, and then pocket on this side. Okay. All right, so we'll do kind of a little variation. Like I said, I'm going to see how much time this one took, and then we'll figure out, we'll make what I was thinking come to fruition in my head, or, you know, to fruition. It just might take a little bit longer. All right. Yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so I think I've done a little bit more measuring, so I think we might be in better lucks with this one, or at least I hope so. Okay, so I decided to use this sheet of paper, and we're going to go 4.5 tall this time. And again, we're going to need 2 pieces to make this happen. I've decided that I needed at least 10 inches long on each side. Okay. So I'm going to score these each at 2 inches. So we're going to do kind of the same concept as what we just did. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and score it from here. That should be 10. So really, hold on. I don't know why, but my brain's not functioning as well today. So I'm going to go really probably, well, that's not going to work either. Hold on. Let's see if we, because I really want to use these papers, but go in here. Let's do like 5.5 and see what we get, right? I'm going to score at, so I scored 2. So let's do this. Okay. Okay, like I said, my brain isn't quite what it should be probably today to be figuring out all this math. Okay, so really, if you're doing a 12 inch by 4.5, you're going to score at 2, and then you're going to score at 7 3/8, right? Yep, and that leaves enough room to do our little tab here. Right, okay. So again, that's 2 inches and then 7 3/8. So 2, I got the 2, and then we're going to go to 7 3/8. Okay. Okay, let's hope this one works. If not, then we'll go back and do it again, only you'll have to see that video a little bit later. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're just going to glue these together. Right? No, these two right here together. Okay, so again, I'm going to take my little punch here and do a small little thumb hole. Small little thumb hole on this one. Okay, inking that back side there. Inking right here. We can ink the bottom later. Okay, this one we'll ink on this side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm just doing a small one here, take here and then go here, just like we did on the last one. And then I'm going to take the marks, and I'm still not right on this. But you know what? That's part of figuring out the things we want to make, right? How we want it to look. And it's far better if I waste the paper than you guys, right? There won't be a waste of paper. We'll just figure it out. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Okay. Whew. Okay. Because by the time it folds this way, and here's the middle signature part here. So I'll ink that really quick so you guys can see it on camera. Okay, okay. Now we're going to go again and do, what are we going to do? We are going to make another tab here. Okay, so if I want it to sit this way, and the words make sense, this way. Yep, okay. Thanks for hanging with me today, guys, while I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. I'm gonna glue this all the way together. Okay, and I'm only gonna do half of this one here. I'm gonna lay it down and I'm gonna put that right up against there. And then I'm gonna carefully take this paper out while we hold that so it doesn't lose anything. Like, doesn't lose its structure. Now, while this is drying, we're gonna flip this one over. Oh, and I was gonna show you right where that fold is. That goes into the signature. Okay, now we're gonna do another one of these. Okay. Okay, we'll glue that together. Okay, and again, we'll just do half of it right here. I'll go right up to there. Okay. Pull that out. Get it in there. Okay, now let's build these little booklet pieces. And I think I'm gonna use 3, so I'm just gonna fold these scraps, and these scraps are 4-inch, right? 4-inch by 8.5. Do 3 of those together. Like so. I'm hoping my stapler will reach in there. It probably won't, so just going to try to make it fit in there. Oh, I probably better make sure it really does all fit together, right? Yep, okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna trim it down just a little bit. Just a little sliver. You know what actually might look kind of cool? All right, change plans. We are gonna sew it in. Okay. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. Go in, and in like that. And then that one won't work. Let's see what I got over here. I gotta grab my string. Talk amongst yourselves for a quick 2nd. Let's do dark brown. That seems like it fits with our theme, huh? I don't know if I'm gonna make it to like the time slots that we've been trying to stick with. So guys, this might be a little bit longer video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave them just a tad longer than I normally would because I have some gear charms that we're going to hang off of them. Okay. Okay, so that one is ready. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing I didn't really do is ink. So we'll just ink it now. And it doesn't look like we need to go too heavy on inking. And then once we get it in the journals, if we decide we want like a pocket or something like more here, then we can do that, or it would be a neat little writing spot there. Okay. Oh, that pocket's buckling. We'll have to work with that when we get it in the journal. We might have to give it another crease in there to kind of make it give, so it's not buckling. Okay. Let's just get started here. And I did 3, right? 3. And then we cut a little off the ends. Oh, hey, wait a minute. That wasn't ideal. All right, whoever was watching me today, I think you might be fired. No, I'm just teasing you. Oh, wait, I don't need that one because there really is 3 there. Did I do 3 or 4? Oh, brother. 1, 2, 3. We did 3. Okay. Oh. And then I think tomorrow's video will be, we'll make a 3rd one, a variation of this one. And then, so that we have 3, 3, 3, and 3, you know? And then I want to do some waterfalls for it. But I'm not sure. We might jump into the cover. I don't know. Kind of, I don't know if you guys get into this, but like your brain is just running faster than you have time. And then what'll end up happening is I'll end up making too many of these, and then it won't all fit in the journal. And so then I'll have to make 2 journals, and you know. And it seems like this will be a good place to finish up because the dogs are barking, which means that there is a delivery person outside. And lately, those little stinkers have taken to tearing up packages, like digging into them. Yeah, not a great idea. So we've got to build a box, I think, that basically can allow the delivery people to make the deliveries without the dogs getting into them. Yeah, those are my babies. They're cute, but... Okay, cool. All right, so let's put this together. Might have to go in and hand trim those other ones. My glue went a little bit wonky, so we'll just kind of crease that out. Get a little bit more of a spine to work with. Like so. And we'll finish inking that right there. All right, so here's our two inserts. So that they open up and they have journaling space right there. And then they've got room for a little tag here. Make it on this side. And then there's also that little tag piece right there. And then this was our other one that we went vertically on with a little tag thing here. And then when we get to the journal, we'll figure out what kind of decorations we might want on them. All right, so two very different pieces, but yet kind of the same. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great day, and we'll just talk to you soon. Bye.